So we are going to do some more Classic today. Just lately I've been really enjoying the game again, and we're actually going to pick up where we left off last time with missions. So they're just pretty much the way to progress through this game somewhat quickly now. I mean, ever since the game went free to play, the GM are just invaluable, and when you get towards the end of the mission sets, you just earn so many, it really adds up quite quickly. But if you remember last time, we were doing the brown bear missions here on Valdebois, and the one that I stopped at was basically we have to harvest a brown bear at a maximum distance of 20 meters with the Parker Python, and I didn't want to have to stock it. I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult, but it would definitely be annoying. So I've got a bear barrel set up and ready to go, so this shouldn't be too difficult. We just gotta walk down there and we should be able to get a shot and get it done quite quickly. Oh, wow. That is a big male. Max weight and max score estimate? Yeah, that's gonna be the one. I'm really glad I set up this barrel now. I'm gonna really take my time getting in there because I know that's gonna be a pain if I spook him for him to get back, but that's my stand there. You can see it in the tree. It's right about 20 meters, and like anytime he walks closer to the stand like that, it should be under. So it should be pretty doable. I didn't expect to actually have a really potential trophy quality bear in there, but that's a huge bonus. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. There's roe deer everywhere here, but I don't think any ran towards the barrel. I see that bear on the other side hasn't spooked, so if the one that was at the barrel is even still there, he didn't run that way. Alright, good. He's actually still there, so we should be able to hop in here. He's actually far away kind of right now, so that helps us. If we can get a little bit closer. Alright. So, that's like 35. He's got a really like flat looking skull. They are scored by skull, so that's a really, really good sign. So we kind of just wait and see if he'll walk in closer to us. Man, all this guy wants to do is just kind of wander around and I don't know, but this one's working its way in pretty dang close. So when there's a really big bear at the barrel, the others will kind of stay away. And I'm worried that maybe he's leaving because these other guys are actually kind of coming in close. So I think what we're going to have to do is try to take this guy. I don't love that angle. This 30-06 isn't really great, but I kind of got to think he's leaving. So I guess I'll go for this. Maybe we can get a follow-up too. Ooh. Ooh, that'll be better. Definitely hit him. There we go. Think we hit him again. Yeah, he's down. Sweet. So, yeah, I think he was going to leave. Not even going to try to track a bear like that. I know that's going to be a giant pain, so now with him out of there, we should be fine. These guys should actually come in and hopefully be less of a pain to get a 20-yard shot on. I really gotta wonder if I should just hop out of the stand. He doesn't like to get much closer than like right about there. We'll see if maybe he'll turn our way again, but he doesn't want to cooperate. He just keeps doing that. I have noticed though, because I've been staring at him for 5 minutes now, his skull actually looks a lot closer to what I remember the other one looking like. I already forget. It's been a while sitting here waiting, but it might not actually be super crazy big. I mean, either way, with the estimates it has, it's got a pretty good shot, but I think I'm just going to move up here because it does not really like to come in closer. Like initially when we spotted that biggest one, he was right where I would have needed him, but of course when I actually get to the stand, he doesn't want to do that. So we're 18. He's feeding, so have a decent chance here. Just don't turn away from me. That's even better. Although that angle is awful. Oh boy. Don't stop. Okay. That didn't take long. I've been at this 41 minutes. Literally just to do that mission, but that should have that done, I think. Yeah, good. And now after, I don't know, like a 15-minute wait since we shot the other one, we can actually go and find out what he scores. Actually, I guess we made a lung shot the first time too. Alright. Guess he's just gonna roll down the hill after sitting still for however long. I don't know, he does look like he has a pretty big head on him. Let's find out. Yeah, weight's not great. Ah, pretty low. You want 28 plus. I mean, 27's not bad. Definitely not, like, super trophy caliber. I think in the long run it probably ended up wasting my time because I've got a bigger one mounted, but it's always nice to have some excitement seeing the max estimates and stuff. It's kind of crazy because I still think he just looks huge, even though I know what he scores now, but that's not too bad a trophy shot. I don't want to take too much time on that because, I mean, to be honest, we're here for missions. And we do now have the last one unlocked, and I know I gotta switch maps because it's like a specific animal that has to spawn. It's a single player kind of only one, so we will load that up. Okay, so apparently we are hunting for a female brown bear named Goldilocks, so I kind of gotta assume she's gonna be a gold color variant, and it said she was hanging out southeast of this lodge right here, so I kind of think it's probably gonna be like down by that thing. They tend to do that a lot. And, yeah, they said bring a big gun, then also require me to shoot it with this. So, go figure. That pretty much requires close range stuff. And, yeah, we'll get down here and see if we can find her. I mean, that's a female, and she's right where I kind of thought she'd be. But that's common. Like, that's not a gold color variant. The thing is, it didn't say that this bear was gold. I was just basing it purely off the name. So, maybe, but yeah, they tend to do this usually when there's like a specific animal spawn. They're in a place like this, like kind of marked on the map, so I gotta think that's probably the one. I'm gonna try to get maybe 40 meters away if I can crawl that close. I really don't love this pistol long range on bears, so we'll try to get in close enough to definitely get along. It sounds like we're right on top of it. That's almost gotta be it. It's like it just kind of stood in the exact same place. Which, would kind of make sense if there was an animal that was meant to spawn in one spot. This is the place. Alright, well, then that's probably the one. See if I can make sure I don't have brush in my way. You're being annoying. How in the world is that not your brain? Oh, that looked good. Yeah, she'll maybe go down if I got intestines. I have no idea how I missed the brain on that first shot, but yeah, I'm kind of thinking since bears got a model update like 3 years ago, maybe initially they kind of roamed around, but maybe something happened with that. Anyway, did I luck out enough to get an intestine hit? Maybe it was about here? Doesn't look like it, so that's not ideal. I'm actually amazed that took her down, and that shot, just perfect placement. That actually looks horrible, but is this the one? It says common and everything. Yep, that's the one. So those two missions that we just did, that's worth 5,400 GM, and we're going to go do the last mission in the Coyote set. I did the second to last one earlier today. It was like 5 coyotes with the snake bite. That's just tedious, so we'll go do that, and that'll be worth another 3,600, and we'll be really looking good. In theory, this should be pretty simple. We're looking for, I think, the only male coyote, like, right in that area. So I kind of think if we just go down to that tower and call, we should be really perfectly set to just bring them right in. It did say I'm going to have to, like, sneak in and avoid the females, so I don't know if there's going to be multiple packs hanging out there or something, but it shouldn't be too bad if we take our time. That's a pretty dang good sign. Right on the thing as well, so that's got to be it. I know a lot of you guys don't play Classic, so I thought I would show off one neato little piece of equipment they have. So, that little guy will distract the coyotes, and basically, the key to that is, animals in Classic will basically come exactly to where you call from, which is obviously a problem if I'm in a tower, because I can't shoot directly below me. So if I have that sitting out there, they should go to that and not right to where I call from. So instead of having to like call from over there and try to rush to get in the tower, I can just kind of take my time, make sure I don't spook nothing, and they should end up going straight there. That's probably the one we need. I gotta assume it's the only male in the pack the way they kind of described everything. But I don't know if they'll actually stay. I want to say they won't stay like over by this thing for very long. So at least the good thing is they are going over there. Kind of just spot around and make sure I don't see a bigger male. That's a female. And where's the other one? It would make sense as like an average size male. It's not like a super trophy one. I think that's probably what we're looking for, so she's getting pretty close. We don't want them to spook. But you see how well that works. They just go right to it. And the cool thing is, normally they'll trot into a collar, but it does seem like when they spot that little, I don't even know what it's called, the thing that's flopping around out there distracted them, they seem to walk, and that makes shots obviously significantly easier. So let's see here. Hopefully this is the one. Like I said, I think it's got to be it. 50.600, that seems like a pretty manufactured score. And it is. So already we've earned, math is hard, 8,900 I think, because that one's worth 3,500. And I think I'm going to go find one more random mission. I don't even know what else we're going to do. I'll see what I have available. The cool thing is we actually get to just stay here on the map. We don't have to worry about switching maps and switching equipment and all that stuff, because the best mission I have available at the moment is to harvest an 8-point blacktail, which is what's just called, hopefully, from a ground blind at 100% harvest value. So we're just going to move up here a little bit to make sure he's going to hear the call and come in. And I think I'm just going to try to get him in close range and blast him with buckshot, because from a blind, as you'll see here in a moment, you can't actually be crouched or prone, so your shot's a little bit wobbly. So, I mean, shotguns are sturdier than rifles anyway. Alright, I hit the call enough times. I do want to make sure I get this set up pretty quickly, because you got about 100 meter spook radius on this, so I don't want him to flee, but we should be fine just setting up right here on the road in the open, and now we wait, and hopefully he's got 8 points. I think that'll work. I actually don't know for certain that they count brow tines. I want to say they do. I'm thinking of like typical whitetail and stuff when you look at the scorecard. They're usually 8x8s, and that counts the brow tine, I'm almost certain, so I think he'll do it. We'll just get him in here super close so nothing can go wrong on the shot. Okay. That one definitely would count. I'm glad I brought the 7mm, because I think I better just shoot that, just in case. I mean, we're still pretty dang sturdy here. Instant drop should be fine, so we'll hop out of here. I do want to take this down so I don't forget it, in case I need it for another mission. And I know he was like 5x5 counting the brow tine, so I can't see any way how we're not done with that one, but you never know. Sometimes there's weird stuff. There could have been a requirement in there I didn't actually see, but I think we ought to be quite good. I didn't actually look what this is worth, but it's the 6th one in there, so maybe 700 or 800 GM. Yeah, we got it done. So yeah, that was pretty good. We definitely earned a lot of GM. I imagine I'll probably be grabbing a new weapon at some point. One of the ones that I don't yet have, but yeah, it was fun. I like doing that. Making progress and, you know, having a goal in mind is always a good thing. But anyway, I think that's going to wrap this up. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.